How do you actually quit porn quick? Well, I'm going to teach you how to do it exactly today. It is probably not what you expect, but it's definitely going to help you. First of all, I quit porn at 19 years old from having a 6-year porn addiction, jacking off every single day like a loser. I used what I'm going to teach you today and I managed to quit. I used my own personal system and it worked like magic, all right? So here is how to actually quit porn quickly, reclaim your life, stop being an anxious loser who gets no girls, who disrespects himself, who allows disrespect from other people, and start being confident because you no longer watch porn. Step 1, get off NoFap because NoFap is bullshit and gay. NoFap does not work. Why? Because when you've got a porn addiction and you're watching porn every single day, that's one end of the extreme. To go on NoFap and to never watch porn again is another extreme. And as we know, our minds can't go from one extreme to the other. It doesn't work like that. Imagine a fat man on a diet. He's previously been addicted to food, binge eating every single day. And the next day he gets told 3 salads a day for you and that's it. You can't go from one extreme to the other. You know that's not going to work. Okay? This is precisely why you get temporary motivation on NoFap. You get to day 2 or 3, the motivation's high, then you get an urge to watch porn, you feel hopeless, you jack off, and your streak's gone. You feel depressed, and you go and jack off 5 times that same day. NoFap doesn't work because you're going from one extreme to the other. You've got an addiction to porn. You can't just quit in 2 weeks like these YouTubers try and tell you. Them videos get the most views, but it's bullshit advice, alright? I'm telling you what actually worked for me, because those guys who make them videos are still addicted to porn. In case you didn't realise, they are. So they just want your views and money and that's it. I'm teaching you what I know to help you so we can both benefit. Now, what do you actually do then if NoFap doesn't work? You slow down and you gradually reduce how much you watch porn each month. So your porn consumption over the next few months should look like this, gradually going down. One rule I want you to follow is this: jack off less this month than I did last month. That's it. If you watched porn 50 times last month, watch it 48 times this month. If you watched porn 25 times last month, watch it 23 times this month, or 24 times. Don't overcomplicate it. Just make sure the number this month is less than last month, and that's the only rule you need to follow. And you get ahead of 95% of guys, honestly. This is my personal protocol and system that I came up with. It's called LessFap. It's not NoFap. That's stupid and gay. LessFap, all right? This is the best way to quit porn. It's the best way to quit any addiction. Just taper it down. People overcomplicate things, try and make things as fast as possible, but it's always them things that don't work. Is it the crash diet that gets someone a 6-pack in 2 weeks? Or is it the sustainable diet that gets them a 6-pack in 6 months? Right? 6 months is obviously longer, but that's the fastest way because you can't physically do it in 2 weeks, right? So the fastest way is the most sustainable way. If you take my advice and do LessFap, you'll quit porn within 6 months. If you carry on being on NoFap, in 6 months, you could have quit porn, but your addiction not only will have not got better, it will have got worse. That's what NoFap does. So if you want to be more of a loser in 6 months, keep going on NoFap. If you want to change your life and start living the life you finally fucking want, you take my advice and that will happen for you in the next few months, right? I'm going to tell you what to do after this to help you get a NoFap streak or just quit porn and never watch it again, how to deal with your urges. But first, this porn quitting system, if you want the full system, it's the best one on the internet for quitting porn. Top link in the description. Dirt cheap. I should be selling that for thousands of dollars because it literally will make you quit porn faster and easier than anything on the internet. That is worth thousands, but it's so cheap. It's less than $50. Check it out if you want to change your life. Plus, there's a free bonus section on how to get girls for once. There is an easy method and just simple brain dead methods to get girls, attract them, speak to them, which is down there if you want it. Check it out. It will change your life. Now, once you've been on LessFap, you're gradually reducing how much you're watching porn each month. 6 to 12 months down the line, for most people, maybe it'll be 3 for you, maybe it'll be a bit longer. Around that time frame, you'll find yourself watching porn 2, 3, 4 times a month, and it becomes boring. This is what happens when you take my advice. It's happened for me and all of my customers. So don't give me the bullshit of, oh, it won't happen to me. Shut the fuck up, it will. Right? Turn your brain off and listen to mine. It will happen to you. You're going to find porn extremely boring, and your desire to watch it will be so low because I've got your addiction under control. This is what happens. Your desire to watch porn becomes so low because you find it boring and you just don't have an interest in it anymore. Your mind is not relying on porn anymore. Okay? And you're going to start cringing at your past self for the amount you used to watch porn, for the time wasted on porn. These are just the thoughts that come into your mind. And you might be thinking, oh, they're negative thoughts, they're not good. These are positive thoughts because the next time you get the urge to watch it, you're going to think, no, it's gay and weird and I don't want to be the past version of myself. It's just cringy. I'm not going to watch porn. I've got rid of that addiction. I ain't going back, all right? So these are the thoughts you need to have when you get an urge to watch porn because you'll easily be able to overcome them. The urges you get now are going to be so much less frequent than when you're addicted, and they're going to be so much less strong that they're just going to be so simple to overcome. Back when I was addicted to porn, I never thought I'd be able to resist and overcome urges. But when I got to this point of less fap, it was so easy. Like you need to get to the stage to know what I'm truly talking about, but it's going to be so easy to overcome urges. That's the point. You get on NoFap if that's what you want. Go for 30, 60, 90 days of NoFap. Don't expect some gay bullshit benefit on day 60, like ability to see through fucking walls and none of that shit. Because, again, we know them videos just are made to get views. The NoFap timeline, NoFap benefits, all these videos. But if you want to go on NoFap now, you can, because your addiction's under control and it's not unreasonable for you to not watch porn for 100 days. I've not watched porn in over 100 days. I don't keep track of the streak anymore, but I don't watch it anymore because I originally went on less fap and got the addiction under control. If I started on NoFap straight away, I'd still be on NoFap and I'd still be relapsing on day 4 like a loser. Doing the same thing over again, as we know, is the definition of insanity. It's just retarded. We know NoFap doesn't work. If NoFap worked, you think we'd have a porn crisis like we do now, where 99% of the male population is addicted to porn. Not, kind of watching porn. Addicted, right? NoFap is the most pushed fucking advice for quitting porn. It clearly doesn't work, or else you wouldn't be watching this video. Guys would not be killing themselves over porn addiction if NoFap worked. So get NoFap out of your mind. I've made videos about it. It's stupid and doesn't work. The only time you get on NoFap and go for the streak is when you've controlled your addiction. You don't go for it when your addiction's up here. You go for the NoFap streak when your addiction is down here. And we know now how to control that addiction. Okay? One more piece of advice. When you're going for a NoFap streak, don't be stupid and gay and care so much about it. I said before, I don't know exactly what day of NoFap I'm on. That's exactly the reason I've got such a high streak. What do I mean? The fact that I don't care what day of NoFap I'm on, I don't care what the last time I jacked off was, is the reason I don't think about porn and is the reason I don't have a porn problem. You're constantly thinking about porn, oh, what day of NoFap am I on? Oh, I hope I don't get an urge today. That is precisely the reason you get urges. That's precisely the reason you can't stop fapping, because it's all you think about. Porn is all you think about. I don't think about porn at all. You think I get urges to watch porn half as much as you? No, because I don't fucking think about it, because I'm not weird. I don't make porn my fucking personality. So stop thinking about it so much when you're going for your streak and just have the mindset of, if you reset it on day 37, who the fuck cares? Move on. You've already quit porn. Pat yourself on the back. Think, oh, I've gone 37 days without watching porn. Fair play. Less than 1% of the population could do that. And who cares if I just jacked off? Let's just go for another streak. Let's see what I get this time. You fail on day 27. Who cares? Because with this mentality, one day you will get to the point where you don't watch porn for years. Simple as that. All right? Now, I'm saying don't think about porn at all. Don't make it your personality. Of course. The only thing you need to think about when you're on this less fap journey, where you're gradually reducing how much you watch porn and controlling your addiction, the only thing I want you to think about is how many times you watch porn that month. That's it. Don't think about your urges. Don't think about anything else. Write down on a piece of paper how much you watched porn last month. Write down how much you watch it this month and keep doing that. Stare at that number if you need to and be like, okay, this month I'm going to watch it less than that. And you make progress. You still get to watch porn and you're making progress every single month. That's why it works so effectively. So just implement that and you'll be shocked at the results. Again, for the full system, genius advice on how to quit porn, top link in the description. Check it out before I increase the price very soon. And check out the free bonus section on getting girls and speaking to them. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if this helped, and goodbye.